They arrived early. So if you guys keep up with my posts, I did want to live stream this really badly, but I need 2 more subscribers, and I'm impatient. I want to open these babies up. This is a lot of 11 stereos I ordered, 9 tape players, 2 portable radios. I'm selling a handful of these after fixing them, and stuff like that. This will probably be a multi-part video. Each will have individual restoration videos probably because of the time it takes. I got 24 minutes and 28 seconds of record time. But I'm very excited these came early. I just got done with Regions at school, so I just came home to this in my room. And a handful of texts from my friends, so as much as I hate to say it, because, you know, I like to talk to all my friends. Probably, there we go, it's laggy. I hope that doesn't come up on video, because it's very random, but, without further ado, let's get into this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So I don't have a knife down here, so I'm just going to probably use my flathead. That, or I could use my nails. I'm very glad. This basically brings me back to when I got my first Sony boombox, the 545. That's still with me. It arrived day after school let out. Technically, this was the last day in a way, even though we had Tuesday off. It's technically the last day was kind of Monday, but you get the idea. This is pretty funny, and it's in the very similar box to the one that Sony was shipped in and labeled for everything. As for packing quality, 5 stars. 3 boxes within. This is insulation, which I used to resell some of these. But I'm not going to do it for the money. I'm just going to be glad to give these things a second chance on life. Always wanted a lot of cassette players. The first one I ever ordered, I was scammed, or the guy never shipped them out. Okay, and here, yeah, it's awesome to see these. Alrighty. Wow, this is bigger than I thought. This unit right here is the realistic. It smells like the 70s. I can smell it over here. It's got tape radio and sleep mode. It has a tape in it. Separate check that. That's crazy. Rich Devo is in mobile. Wow, this thing is medieval as hell. There we go. This one I do like. I found out these are worth a pretty penny, but I do want to keep this one. Even though it's pretty worn out. It deserves love. Okay. This is one. Hold on, I'm moving this box out of the way. I'll go through the boxes and just show them. Just set that on top of the bubble wrap. There we go. There's a realistic mini set IV. Next is the Panasonic. This was a 2107, I believe the model was. A little bit rattly. 2107A. Yes! I was worried that those triggers were bad. Ooh, she is filthy and pretty gnarly. Smells just as medieval. These things smell freak. This one I was pretty excited about because somebody clearly loved this one. This General Electric here. It's a very standard one. It's got a volume and balance. That surprises me. I do want to get the model number off this, so I'm going to pull out the old belt clip. Oh, yeah, that does not want to give up. It's just a longer Phillips, or Phillips heads. This is what I get for never using this set. It's gonna be yes. Yes, that was pretty seasoned. Model number 5279A. Flip over here for now. The tape loaded in it is crack in the door, which sucks. She's old. How much wear does she have? Not as much as I expected, but still got some wear. There's the tape it came with, loaded in it. Another test tape. This unit here I'm planning on reselling, but this thing is older than I thought. This might be like, this is Sears and Roebuck Co. That's how old it is. This old portable AM/FM radio. She's old and she's pretty worn out. I hope it works because I really don't want to do work to it. Holy crap. It might be easier to service than I thought, and also the battery compartment is shot. That's all corrosion and rust, but it's got a power cable option. This one I don't have high hopes for, but hey, you never know. Flathead, because that's my magical knife. Oh, this only has one in it. Oh. It appears to have one, which is what every guy had as a child. Let's have the power cable. Cigarette on the power cable on it. It appears to be taped. Oh. This one had batteries left in it, and they appear to be old Energizers, and there's a piece of wood covering it and tape. So that's kind of good. This is the original Fisher-Price. This is probably the worst looking one. Some kid named Troy owned this. But she's banged up. Does she eject? Let's try this had a weird drive. It does. I don't know if I was the first to eject it or not, but I had a crunch. That's going to need a lot of cleaning. Some of these are worse than I give them credit for. Others are better than I give them credit for. There are power cables. There's a cigarette outlet cable here. And then there's a transformer supply, which is by Venture Electronics. That's a very cheap looking transformer. I think I have one like that. Alright. This has the ones that I bought this lot for manually. These particular units in here, I had to get, because these were old and rare. Alright. Oh, alrighty. One, we got a headset that is in pretty rough shape. Probably sell that with one of the units. We have, this unit is one of the big reasons I bought the lot. It weighs a ton. This is a Allied solid state tape player. This thing is old. And I mean old. It looks like this, does this pop off? Holy crap, it might be that old. Whoa. That's the power supply. You just pull it off the back. I'm glad that, I hope that works. There's no batteries in it. Yes. It appears to be battery free since 83. This is a big reason I bought this lot, is because that unit right there is very cool and pretty damn rare. And yeah, it's old. Check out the original power cable. Here's the General Electric, labeled WHPO. Power cable still in it. In alright shape, kind of dirty and worn out looking. Sound vents, that's cool. It's labeled sound vents. The handle has got this metal around it. Don't know why. Probably reinforced at one point. That one's pretty bulky compared to what I expected. And there's the power cable for it still. So here we are. This is a Sound Design Music Mate. Pretty worn out. Pretty banged up. Ish. It's actually black thing. Oh, that pinch roller isn't, but curve appears to be fine battery compartment wise. That one's pretty cool. This whole reason I bought this lot, she's a little worse than I expected, but the Toshiba, yes, the spindles are intact. Oh, she's rusted bad though. The two screws there are pretty rotted out. She's old, she's worn, but it's still here. It does have battery corrosion, pretty gnarly. It probably won't power. But there's no batteries in it, that's something. Auto reverse mode, FM, stereo, mono stereo 2. There's battery corrosion in the power jack. That's the first I've ever seen of such a thing. Got double light bulbs for your direction, your volume, your tuning, your headphones. It's worse than I expected. This unit I own one of. This one's worse. It's got battery corrosion. It's way more banged up. But I know how to work on one of these. 12 Care Bears, 12 Days of Christmas. Power cable. And this appears to be the last unit of the lot, the General Electric. Yes, runs on 3 AAAs. I think I got a melted belt on me already. That doesn't surprise me, I guess. That probably came off one of the units. Pocket radio. AM and FM stereo. Missing the bell clip, but otherwise pretty nice. Probably selling that too. Alrighty. We're at 11 minutes of recording. We have enough to start testing. Alright. Unit to start with, man. It's actually kind of hard. They're all pretty, well, there's some pretty gnarly. I can't test this one because the batteries are shot everywhere. This one I can't test really because it's covered in corrosion. It's going to need some more work. But that one will be a really fun project. That one's pretty gnarly. We can test the sound design, but I doubt it'll work. Wow, both going positive way first. That's pretty interesting, actually. There might be a little tiny bit. No belts. These get melty belts, so I'm not surprised. The motor is wicked loud, too. Wait, does the power light work? It does. So this will need the belts fixed. I bet you they're gone, because that motor is loud. It's got a pretty bad looking stain on the bottom. So that'll be that's probably where this melted belt came from when yup, it's on the side of it here. In the corner here. Yup, it's got the diode. Yup, that's where it all came from, is this corner. It was exposed. These get melted belts, so it's a pretty easy fix. Just annoying. So this one does not work. This one might work. They're pretty durable overall. I could try. I don't know if I hope. Battery corrosion. Oh wow, it does work. Holy crap. Still spinning. Okay, this one might actually work. Bruce Springsteen. Of course I don't have. Hold on. There's gotta be. I gotta have a test adapter part somewhere to test this thing. This will hopefully work. I'm gonna have to plug in the Technica for the Technica every. That plays horribly slow, but I know my first one had a lot of tape build up. This one might just be bad belts. No, it's just that bad. Alright, so this one's junk overall. It needs belts. Not my notice of surprise is like 0. Alright, what about this one? This one I do hope works. Runs off 4 AA's. Seems to be corrosion free-ish. Alright, let's pop these in and pray to God that it works. This one I do hope works, but I bet you a kid loved it a lot, and it's probably near her end of her days. Wow, it's powering on. Hold on. Radio works. No, this one's kind of gummed up too. Motor's running though. That's a sign. That means this one I think I could fix. Give it the life it wanted. That's where they have the strap. Another one for the fixer pile. Alrighty. This one I doubt will work, but you never know. Doesn't look like it's got corrosion. There's 4 double A's. This one's really weird in construction. This better be correct. There we go. Doesn't seem to have power. It's just quiet. This appears to be dead. No power. That's great. But I'm not going to go. That might be why. There's a little corrosion at that end spring. Alright, what about the Allied? The ally of cassette players. Only one way to find out. Kinda works. I think it has a belt squeal. Holy crap! It's trying. Wow, one of the belts is good, but the other one's bad. Yeah, it lost a belt. Oh man, just my luck. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. What about the pan of crap? Yeah, it's got batteries in it. 2 to be exact. Corroded to death. Energizer. Yay, my favorite battery because they do exactly that. And it's missing does it have the 6-volt input? Is that what this transformer is? That's wrong. It's a 9-volt. That's great. It appears to be missing the power cable. Unless this is a Panasonic one. No, this is for a television. This is a TV cigarette outlet cable. I was gypped. I doubt it works anyway. We could take the guess at that it probably doesn't work. But there is another way we can test it, which is the bench power supply later. This I can't test. There is one last hope, the General Electric, because the pocket radio I bet you works, but also I don't have the right batteries down here. Alright, baby. Come on. Daddy needs a working one. The caps and shaft turns, but the take-up reel does not. And it's kind of slipping. Yeah, it's got low torque and a take-up reel won't turn. The volume sounds horrible. Yeah, the belt's slipping, and you gotta give it a boost to spin that part, the pinch roller at least, but it's not enough torque for it. Okay, of course, and the record trigger's kind of shot on this. Okay, so none of them work. Big surprise. So yeah, this I can't test, this I can't test yet, but I can later. I'm gonna upload this video, and I'm gonna start working on at least one of them. I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Bye.